Austin Andrews here with your Beacon. Today, we look at the Supreme Court stepping into a Virginia election lawsuit. This is a Beacon Bullet, a sub-shortcast diving into a single news story. Virginia Governor Republican Glenn Youngkin is in a court battle with the Harris-Biden Department of Justice over the people's inclusion in the election. Let me explain. States are required by law to clean their voter rolls, but how each state goes about that is unique within some specific federal guidelines, such as not removing voters within 90 days of an election. It is also a federal requirement that individuals who are not a citizen should not vote in the election. Now, Virginia began a voter maintenance process in August of 2024 and began to surface names of individuals who, when they signed up for their driver's license, self-identified as non-citizens through paperwork. These are non-citizens within the United States who self-identified as such, therefore acknowledging that they have no right to vote in the United States federal election. When the state of Virginia moved to dismiss these names from the voter rolls that they should have never been included upon, the Federal Department of Justice filed a lawsuit to stop the dismissal due to the voter dismissals taking place within 90 days of an election. This puts the voter dismissal as violating the National Voter Rights Act. This puts the action of Virginia in a strange no man's land because these registrants should never have been on the voter rolls, as they are non-citizens who self-identified as non-citizens, but the state is being prevented from removing them before the election. The lawsuit is now moving through a few different judges, the motion first being granted and then prevented and then granted again. Now, the Supreme Court of the United States has agreed to weigh in an emergency challenge as they temporarily halted the lower judge's decisions that ordered the state to reinstate hundreds of non-citizens to the voter rolls. Again, we are awaiting a final judgment by the Supreme Court, but in the meantime, they are allowing Virginia to remove these non-citizens from the voter rolls until they make a final decision, hopefully before Tuesday. Now, really, this case is about ruling whether non-citizens should be given the same protections as citizens under the National Voter Rights Act, which seems to be a wild statement to even consider. The Kamala Harris Department of Justice under Joe Biden does look to be defending the rights of non-citizens as potential voters in the United States. And it raises questions as to their motivation for mass illegal immigration in the United States over the last 20 years. For now, I'm Austin Andrews, and this has been a Beacon Bullet.